All right. Hello and welcome. I'm Stooge, and today we are continuing our adventures in Old Skies. Give me a moment while I make sure my now live notification goes out on my Discord, which you can join here, and then we will get started. Hopefully, we won't have a repeat of yesterday where I accidentally ended the stream 6 minutes in, but we will find out. All right, there we go. Yes, there we are. Old Skies is ready to go. Here we go. Yes, play Old Skies. All right. Oh, I need to move my face. It's on the wrong side of the screen. It just looks weird. There we go. All right, we're going to continue. And we're going to find out who the new...
It looks like some of these news items have chrono shifted since I last looked.
Yeah, unfortunately. Parks Gallery... The Park Gallery unveils Moro Rogue exhibit. The Park Gallery's latest exhibit, dedicated to the works of Moro Rogue, leaves much to be desired. Known for his earlier contributions as part of the groundbreaking art collective Rooks. Okay, yes. Let's see. Rook, so prominently in the prestige, like the Park Gallery, has raised eyebrows with whispers behind the scenes dealings, casting a shadow over the exhibit. Interesting. This doesn't look any different than what I read last time. Excerpt from Hannah and Me by Ivan Gupta. It was September 11th, 2001. And the world had only one thing on its mind, but not me. I was a young journalist, determined to uncover the truth, but everyone told me to drop the story. That Hannah was more than just a story. She was my best friend. She was a dedicated police officer who was going places, someone who wanted to fight for victims. Above all else, I knew that if our places were reversed, she wouldn't stop until she learned the truth. How could I not do the same? For 60 years I tried, and I am no closer to solving her murder than I was when I started. So I've finally written this book, not just to revisit this unsolved mystery, but to honor Hannah. This book is my way of giving her the justice she was denied and asking the questions no one dared to. Maybe, just maybe, we can still find the truth. Why is this one? Why was... Maybe it's just a visual thing.
No.
I refuse.
Change. I can change.
All right, messages. Nazo, we picked up some enormous energy drainage from your branch. It's stabilized now, but is everything okay over there? Has anyone heard from Nazo? If anything bad happened to him, the brass would tell us. Correct. He'll touch base if and when he's ready. Just leave him be. I have a few days off next week. I'd like to visit some of you. That would be nice, but I'm booked solid next week. Bailey, same. Ron? If you want to risk a chrono shift while flying on a plane, sure. Never mind. Maybe I'll watch the river wall again. Interesting. Ron, I heard the painting at the Park Gallery has chrono shifted again. Oh well, easy come, easy go. Did anyone ever find out who it was? No, and it doesn't matter. I guess it doesn't. Can anyone recommend a good chrono-locked book? Been trying to read this Nick Cord biography, but it keeps chrono shifting. Ever read Otis Knox? His whole collection is chrono-locked. I've owned it for years. No, I haven't. I'll give them a whirl, thanks. Just finished the job. Bored. Anyone fun? I thought it was your day off. It was. Decided to take a shift anyway. Not much going on. I get it. All right. Now we get to find out who... Lights. Now we get to find out who our... Now we get to find out who our client is.
ID acknowledged. Welcome, Fia Quinn.
But I thought, what the hell am I paying all this money for? You were told several times during the review process. This shouldn't be a surprise.
Okay, I get it. It's just, there's no way you can make an exception.
What you're asking for is a nostalgia trip. What you applied for is something entirely different. It requires... Oh, hello, Fia. I was just explaining to our client that because of the specifics involved, he won't be joining you on the jump.
Specifics involved?
Let's start from the top. Nathan, this is Fia Quinn.
Hello.
Nathan Knox. And before you ask, yes, there is a relation. Otis Knox was my father.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is. Sorry.
Okay, that's different. Otis Knox, the horror writer,
Yeah.
wrote over 30 best-selling books and then disappeared without a trace 70 years ago. You don't know anything about that.
Sorry.
I thought you said she knew her stuff.
Alternate timelines. I explained this.
Yeah, but my dad had, what did you call it? A high timeline ranking?
Exactly. Which is why you have to stay behind. We can't risk any changes to his history.
Okay. I get it. It's fine. I mean, not fine, but I just want to know. More than anything else, I just want to know. If you
Okay.
can do that for me, nothing else matters.
Want to know what?
What exactly do you want to know?
I want to know what happened to my father that day. Was he killed? Did he hit his head and lose his memory? Or did he just run away and leave us? It's been 70 years. I need to know. If I can't save him, then maybe knowing is good enough.
He disappeared?
Your father disappeared.
You seriously never heard about this? It happened on the 4th of July, 1993. According to Mom, he went for a walk during the fireworks and never came back. It was the top story for months. Mystery on the 4th. Celebrated horror author vanishes without a trace. Everyone thought it was some kind of publicity stunt for his next book. I did too. But, well, it wasn't.
High timeline
Your
ranking?
father has a high timeline ranking.
So I've been told. His books weren't even that good.
Even so, his books were influential, to put it mildly. Tremendously influential. They inspired more adaptations than we can calculate.
None of those are any good either. I'm telling you, that ranking is a mistake.
I've explained this. It's not up to me. His ranking is what it is. So we can't change his history.
I know. Just don't ask me to like it.
Was there any
I
investigation?
assume there was an investigation.
Major celebrity like that? Of course there was. But they found nothing. Everyone gave up. Even my mother remarried in less than a year. Adam was a nice enough guy, but...
He wasn't your father.
no.
So, what's the game plan?
So, I assume I'm going to have to tread lightly.
Yes, observation only. He was last seen at a book signing on the Coney Island boardwalk around 8 p.m. You should have plenty of time to make your way there. Try to find Knox. Don't interact with him. Keep your distance, see what happens, report back. You know the drill.
I'll be off then.
All right, I believe I'm up to speed. I'm ready when you are.
Mr. Knox, if you could step into our waiting area, I'll keep you updated.
Okay, thank you. This is... well, thank you. Whatever happens, whatever you find out, thank you.
This is gonna be interesting. I find it interesting that they chose a water-like sound for that. Astroland. Coney Island. July 4th, 1993. 7:32 p.m.
Timefall successful, Noz.
Blasted, it's hot. Much better.
All clear over then?
All clear. Wow. Is that the original Thunderbolt?
Yes. Although it hasn't been in operation for 10 years.
Shame.
There should be a magazine scan in your pocket. Do you have it?
Mystery author. Mystery on the 4th. Best-selling horror novelist Otis Knox is still missing after a month of exhaustive searching. Months after the enigmatic disappearance of famed thriller and horror novelist Otis Knox, the literary world and fans are left grappling with unanswered questions. Knox, known for his chilling narratives, vanished on the night of July 4th. 1993. During the Independence Day fireworks on Coney Island, as per reports from his wife, despite extensive searches and public appeals, no trace of Knox has been found. The case has sparked wild speculation and theories among his readers, and some suggesting life imitating art. Authorities continue to investigate, but as time passes, hope fades, leaving a void in the hearts of those who admired his work. The last confirmed sightings of Knox were by local shop owner on the Coney Island boardwalk and one of his longtime neighbors. Both individuals, who asked to remain anonymous to protect their privacy, spoke fondly of Knox. "He was a friendly man, always polite, always respectful," said the neighbor. It was easy to forget he was such a celebrity. Despite the familiarity with the author, neither witnessed anything unusual on that fateful night. While Knox's whereabouts and status may be in question, his legacy is very much not. Over the years, he won numerous prestigious awards for his bone-chilling works, including the Bram Stoker Award for Midnight's Lament in 1981, and the World Fantasy Award for The Vanishing Pier in 1984.
Is this Otis Knox?
The last known photo of him, taken at a nearby book signing. See the timestamp?
I do. 8:09 p.m. That's 30 minutes from now.
Yes. Plenty of time to get there. I'm sending you the address.
Copy that. I'm on my way.
New location, Boardwalk Books.
Duffy used to take nostalgia tourists here, did
I keep forgetting that part.
There it is. Boardwalk Books. Nozzo, how long until that book signing?
Maybe 10 minutes?
The place looks empty. I thought Otis Knox was a popular writer.
He was. Either way, there's a timestamp. Otis should arrive any minute. Find some place to wait. And be unobtrusive.
Nobody's answering.
Unobtrusive landing spot. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Nothing's happening, Noz.
Just wait a bit. He's got to show up any minute now.
All right. Nothing yet.
He'll be there.
Are you sure?
Yes, just be patient.
All right. Are you sure this is the right place?
According to the historical record and the photograph in your hands, yes. Just wait.
Nozzo, it's past 8 o'clock.
I know.
No book signing event has started.
I know. Okay, maybe there's no book signing, but there's still the timestamp on the photo. Just wait a bit. He's got to show up any minute now. Oh, there he is.
That's not him.
Are you sure? He doesn't look much like his photo.
It's him. Who else could it be?
I think we should confirm.
How?
I don't know, maybe by talking to him?
No. Remember his ranking? You can't engage.
We need to be positive, don't we? What will the brass say if I spend the whole night tailing the wrong man? What will the client say?
Go ahead. Just, well, you know, be careful.
This man gave.
Excuse me. Sorry to bother you, but I'm looking for Otis Knox. Do you know where he is?
Otis Knox? Why would I know that? I just sell his books. I don't write them.
Oh, I see. You own this bookshop.
That I do, but we're closed.
You're closed.
Yeah, because it's the 4th of July.
Yeah.
I'm sure some of the major chains are open, but not me. Sorry.
Why are you here if you're closed? Isn't there a book signing today?
Isn't there supposed to be a book signing event today?
Today? On
On
the
the
4th
fourth.
of July? Of course not.
Really? Because I thought. Never mind.
All right. Why are you here if you're closed?
Why are you here if the shop is closed?
Because I live here? I got a living area in the back. What's with the personal questions? I just came out to watch the fireworks.
Do you know anything about Otis Knox?
Only through his books. I'm a fan, but who isn't? His books fly off the shelves faster than I can put them on.
You don't know anything else?
What a
Nope.
question. His personal life is none of my business.
Sorry, I'll leave you alone.
Thanks. We'll be open tomorrow if you want anything.
Doobie-doo.
Well, blast it.
How is this possible?
I have no idea. Otis Knox's history couldn't have changed. We'd know. High-ranked person like him, alarms would go off in every branch on the planet.
So what should we do? Scrub the mission?
No, we're not licked yet. According to all reports, Otis went missing during the fireworks. Those aren't due to start for another hour or so. We still have time.
Huh.
I got the Knox's home address from Nathan. Maybe he's home? If he is, standard protocols apply.
I know. Keep my distance. Don't engage, etc.
New location, Knox residence.
All the windows are dark. I don't think anyone's home.
Knock on the door. If anyone answers, just say you've got the wrong house.
A late middle-aged woman is working. Okay.
Nobody's home, Noz.
Blast it. None of this makes any sense. How could the archive be completely wrong? That photograph is part of the historical record. We're both holding copies of it right now. It's showing no signs of chrono shifting, at least not on my end.
Same here. It's solid as a rock.
There's something we're missing. Let me think. Stand
It's-
by.
All right, raise your hand if you have any ideas. Because I have an idea.
Hi, excuse me.
Yes? You need help?
Maybe.
Okay. I'm Evelyn.
Evelyn.
That's a lovely garden.
Maybe not yet, but I'm working on it.
Are those lupines?
Common mistake. Delphiniums. Not easy to grow near the water, but I have my ways.
Your ways?
You have ways, do you?
Ways I'm not sharing. I can tell you, but I'll have to kill you.
Well, is that all?
Huh?
Sorry. Never mind.
Uh,
Does Otis Knox live here?
You obviously know that already, or you wouldn't be here. Just to warn you, he keeps his address unlisted for a reason.
Oh, it's not like that.
Hey, you're on his property, not mine. If he can't keep his fans in check, then that's on him.
I'm not a fan.
That's what they all say.
I'll leave you alone now.
See you around.
After all, we can't say that his son sent us. His son at this point in time would be like 2. Which honestly makes him an unreliable narrator. Supply shed tree.
I'm not here to climb trees.
You won't climb?
Besides, it wouldn't support my weight.
Yeah. So we have a supply shed, a neighbor, a front door we can leave.
Where exactly are you going? Is your plan to just Wander around until you bump into Otis Knox?
No idea. I don't have any better ideas at the moment.
Honestly, neither do I. Alright, I'll leave you to it.
Interesting. Go back to the landing point. Ah! What? I wish we knew the name of Evelyn. I wonder if Evelyn Knox is. Yeah, no results found. Big surprise. Otis Knox. Let's see. Basic info. Lifetime range, February 14th, 1941 to unknown, presumed dead. Employment history, 1975 to 1993, an author. Cause of death, unknown. Known residences, redacted. Known cluster mates, Marla Knox. Unfortunately, I can't. Accomplishments of notes, 1981 Bram Stoker Award for Best Novel for Midnight's Lament. World Fantasy Award for Best Novel for The Vanishing Pier. Edgar Allan Poe Award for Best Mystery Novel for Shadows on the Shore. British Fantasy Award for Nightfall's Embrace. Hugo Award for Best Novel for Darkness at the Dunes. Impact rating, extremely high. Not just high, extremely high. Okay. So Echoes in the Dark, Whispering Tides, Midnight's Lament, House of Hollow Eyes, Blood Moon Rising, Vanishing Pier, Haunting Briarcliff Manor, Shadows on the Shore, The Cursed Path, Nightfall's Embrace, The Silent Surf, Phantoms of Gren, The Wraith's Call, Darkness at the Dunes, and The First Thirst. Months after the enigmatic disappearance of famed thriller and horror novelist Otis Knox, the literary world and fans are left grappling with unanswered questions. Knox, known for his chilling narratives, vanished on the night of July 4th, 1993, during the Independence Day fireworks. As per reports from his wife, despite extensive searches and public appearances, no trace of Knox has been found. The case sparked wild speculation and theories among his readers, with some suggesting life imitating art. Authorities continue to investigate, but as time passes, hope fades. Okay. Interesting that we can't search. Just the exit, okay. Let's see if there's anything else here. Unobtrusive leaning spot, man, doors, exit. Okay.
Hello again.
Yes?
I'm here on behalf of Nathan.
Nathan? Isn't he abroad for the summer? Spain or something?
Yes. He sent me to check on his father.
Skirting the edge of truth there, Fia. Well done. Shh.
Good kid.
So, is Mr. Knox all right?
As far as I know, Otis and Marla are doing fine. I assume they're out finding a spot to watch the fireworks.
Yeah. You're not watching the fireworks yourself?
You're not watching the fireworks yourself?
No, not really my thing. I'm happy here, and these flowers won't unpot themselves.
Do you know where that spot might be?
I assume out on the boardwalk, or maybe the beach.
That's over 3 miles long.
Yeah, I know. Not much help, huh? Sorry. I'm sure they're fine. Come back tomorrow if you really want to be sure.
That's... sure.
Tomorrow.
I'll leave you alone now.
See you around.
All right, let's go back to the boardwalk books and... Actually, wait, maybe now we can search... Nope, we can't search Marla. I was hoping that... All right, let's bother the bookstore owner again.
Excuse me.
Nope, not showing him the photo.
Sorry.
Thanks.
Actually, I mean, it's possible that the date is wrong. I don't think so.
Hello again.
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to have a spare key to their house, would you?
Why do you ask?
As I said, Nathan asked me to check in.
You don't have a key of your own?
Unfortunately not.
Well, I wish I could help, but I don't have a key either. Sorry.
I'll leave you alone.
See you.
No, she's gonna say no.
That neighbor woman is looking right at me. The multi-tool is many things, but stealthy isn't one of them.
Honestly, I'm surprised the multi-tool just can't just turn into a key. All right, let's show him the photo.
Shall we take another look at this scan?
It's not shifting, but sure.
If there's anything odd about the photo, I can't see it.
Same.
I can. That's like 807. That's not 809. All right, let's see.
OtisKnoxFanClub.com. This is where the photo came from.
Yes. It was one of the first fan sites of the early internet. Whoever owned the site must have taken the photo.
So they took a photo of a book signing event that never happened.
Right. This doesn't smell right.
Can you look up who owned the site?
One way to find out. Checking the domain history. Registered in February of 1993. Elapsed in 1996. Owned by... Adam Cole?
Adam Cole?
Adam Cole?
Yeah, Adam Cole. A year after Otis Knox went missing, his wife took another clustermate. I mean, husband. The man's name was Adam Cole.
That can hardly
Interesting.
be a coincidence, can it?
No, it most definitely cannot.
Search cloud updated. Adam Cole. I love the fact that it says that, but or Adam. It doesn't. There we go. April 16th, 1951, or April 16th, 1951 to December 13th, 1931, age 80. Employment history 1993 to 2022, construction engineer. Known clustermates, Marla Cold. Known children, Nathan Knox, stepchild. Known residences, 2002 Mermaid Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. Cause of death, pancreatic cancer. Timeline impact rating low. Are you sure about that? All right. The Cole residence.
I don't think anyone lives here, Nozzo. Did the archive get it wrong again?
The archive is never wrong. It's just data. You just have to know how to read it. That address is registered in his name. It doesn't necessarily mean he lives there.
I suppose that makes sense.
See? The archive is fine. Something weird is definitely going on, but the archive is fine. It's fine.
Okay, it's fine. Didn't mean to touch a nerve.
Okay, let's take a look and see what there is to interact with. A door. All right, let's look at the door.
Locked.
Well, there happens to be nobody around this time. Unless somebody comes around. I hit G. Okay, trash.
There was a photograph in the trash. That's definitely Otis Knox.
And that boy looks like a young Nathan.
And the one scratched over. Nozzo, is that Marla?
We can't assume anything, but most likely.
Right. I admit, my knowledge of grunge-era courtship rituals is a bit rusty, but scratching out the face of a person in a photograph, typically that means you hate that person, correct?
That's the tradition, yeah.
And this Adam Cole person, He later clusters with Marla Knox. Also correct?
Again, yeah.
So why did he scratch out her face?
I have no idea. But I prefer not to speculate until we know more.
Understood. I'll keep digging.
Thanks, Fia. I'll be here.
Okay, that looks like keys I can interact with, yeah. An unlabeled key from Adam Cole's house. Okay, now there's just the computer, which looks like a Mac 2E. Interesting. Book signing original, which is Christmas, and that is come on, brain. Analog clocks really get me. That looks like it's 9:20-ish.
Are you seeing this, Noz? This photo's been digitally manipulated. This is the original, taken during the winter holiday, and this one has been altered to look like it was taken today.
I see it. That's a relief.
A relief?
That the archive wasn't compromised. It was just this Adam Cole guy playing a trick.
But why? Why bother?
I have no idea. We still have time until the fireworks. Keep looking around.
Okay, yeah. Question 1, what does PFE stand for? Interesting. What was discovered in 2041? What is the criteria for a landing point? Both 1 and 2, which should be 3, no, 4. What was formed in 2050 True? What began in 2047? Irresponsible use, I assume. You got at least one question wrong. Alright. The field excluder. The quasonic particle. Chronozen. Yeah. Chronozen. Welcome, Adam Cole. Select Open Sesame to continue.
What the... How? Nozzo, did you see that?
What is it?
The answers on this quiz. It's based on history.
Ah,
Our
history.
Things that nobody of this Wen should ever know about.
That's impossible.
I know, but it happened. Could this Adam Cole be a time traveler?
Absolutely not. We'd know. At least, I assume we'd know? I have no idea. It's above our pay grade either way. Just focus on the job for now. I'll file a report for the brass once we're done.
Open Sesame. Oh, I didn't notice that.
Scanning my hand did nothing. Scanning that did nothing.
Okay, I can't use that. I can't. Let me see.
I don't need to...
I'm gonna wait and see if there's anything. Okay.
Oh, so you found the key after all?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Well, don't let me keep you.
Interesting. A framed photo of a man and a woman has been hung above the kitchen.
That's the owner of Boardwalk Books, or a younger version of him at least. And the woman with him, is that Marla Knox?
It matches the archive photos, so I'm going to assume yes.
Interesting. Or as it's known, a landline telephone, or as it's known in this one, a telephone. A hefty first aid kit. Take a look at the...
This scrapbook looks recently leafed through. It's open on this page. Shame about all the water damage. I wonder why they kept it.
Receipt for rent. October 14th, one day, or... We're gonna have to... A solitary unattended kitchen drawer.
There are two identical photographs here, so I doubt they'll miss the one.
Okay. Check the trash
The bin
bin.
appears to be empty. That is one well-stocked first aid kit. Syringes, gauze, slings, all sorts of medicines. Is this normal, Nozzo?
For most people, no. But Marla Knox worked as a nurse for most of her life. Old habits die hard.
Interesting, because we can't search Marla Knox. Okay. Back to the Cole residence. Back in. And the photo of Marla.
Huh. So the key to this scanner lock was Marla.
That explains why her face was scratched out in that photo you found. Probably to prevent anyone else from using it.
Nozzo, what are you doing?
What? What's going on?
Never mind. It's gone now.
What happened?
I felt the time stream. It was faint, but it was there. Did you open a portal?
No. And even if I wanted to, you know you have to be outdoors for it to work.
Right. Of course. I've just been working too hard. Must be.
I'll keep monitoring for you.
Looks to be a crudely drawn map of the Coney Island Boardwalk. There's a spot marked with an X. Should be easy to find.
New location, beach spot. A bunch of random parts haphazardly welded together. You have hey! I've heard.
No way. No blasting way. You seeing this?
Yeah.
Is that what I think it is?
A quansonic wave generator.
I thought the quansonic particle wasn't discovered until the 2040s.
It wasn't.
So Adam Cole is experimenting with time travel 60 years early.
Impossible. If he was, we'd know. But this whole mission is full of impossible things.
What do we know about this Adam Cole person?
You read the same archive entry as me, Fia. We barely know anything. I'm going to go have a chat with Nathan Knox. Stand by, Fia.
How are you doing, Pokey?
And don't touch that generator.
Mr. Knox?
Yeah? Is she finished already?
Not quite. I wanted to ask you about Adam Cole.
My stepfather? Why?
We just want to fill in some gaps.
But he has nothing to do with what happened, does he? He didn't even meet my mother until a year after. Honestly, I barely knew the guy, so I bring him into this.
Well, it's hard to know how to put this, but
He was experimenting with time travel. He was stalking your family. He ran an Otis Knox fan site.
he was, experimenting with time travel.
What?
It's true. His name came up while Fia was investigating. She looked into him. He knew things he shouldn't have known. Knowledge of the future. He had photos of your family, a key to your house, but we know next to nothing about him. So, anything you can tell us will be useful.
This is...
I know. It's a lot.
No. This is ridiculous. I asked you to find out what happened to my father, not butt into my mother's private life. How dare you?
Look, Mr. Knox,
This is bigger than we assumed. Let me explain.
let me explain.
I don't want to hear it. My mother was happy. After everything that happened, she deserved to be happy. And you want to ruin that over my dead body? You'll be hearing from my lawyer. Goodbye.
Ay. We're trying to find your father.
Heard all that?
I did, yeah. So what now? Do we abort?
No. The protocol is clear. We can't let this lie. Anomalies like this
Must be
investigated.
But if he sues us,
The brass knows what we're doing. They gave us the green light. Just keep treading lightly. You know the drill. I'll
Yeah,
keep digging
lightly.
on my end. We are going to figure this out.
All right. So who is Adam Cole?
That's them, isn't it? Otis and Marla Knox.
Yeah, that's them.
So what should I do? Hang back? Keep an eye on them until the fireworks?
Someone is experimenting with time travel 50 years too early. Getting to the bottom of that is our priority now.
So you're saying I can approach them?
Yeah, just, well, you know, be careful.
Aren't I always?
No.
You've always been a terrible liar.
I know.
All right. So all right. Well, nothing doing.
excuse me.
Yes,
Sorry to bother you, but are you Mr. and Mrs. Knox?
that's a good question. What would you say, my love? Are we Mr. and Mrs. Knox?
Not tonight, we're not. We're just two people enjoying the fireworks. Should
Ah.
have started by now. Come on, I'm not getting any younger.
I love it. I love it. So for those that don't know, that was the voice of Abe Goldfarb. He's the voice of Joey from the Blackwell series.
Nathan sent me.
He did?
Yes, he is worried. Asked me to check up on you.
Well, you can tell him we're fine. Nothing to worry about.
Odd that he didn't reach out himself. He writes to us every week. You're not telling the entire truth, are you?
Pardon?
I can tell. Always been good at that. But it doesn't matter. We just want to enjoy our 4th of July in peace. So if you don't mind.
Adam Cole.
Are either of you familiar with a man named Adam Cole?
Can't say I am. Marls?
Not me. Sorry. Why?
Adam Cole, maybe a stalker. Adam Cole, yeah.
This Adam Cole, whoever he is, seems to have an unhealthy obsession with you.
An obsessive fan? Oh no, never had one of those before.
Not of you, of your clustermate.
You're
Marla's got a fan?
Huh. Well, it's about time. Why should you have all the fun?
Yeah, enjoy that fun. It gets old fast.
Do you know Boardwalk Books? A shop about a mile down the strip.
Sure. Who doesn't?
Why do you ask?
Look, this is serious.
We're gonna stick with Adam Cole.
Cole seems to be stalking you.
I hate to say it, but the only one bothering us tonight is you.
We just want to enjoy our evening alone. We don't have many of those. I'm sure you understand.
Keep pushing, or
I'll leave you alone now.
Thank you.
okay, let's go talk to the bookstore owner about Marla.
Excuse me. Do you know the Knox family?
What makes you say that?
The photo in the Knox
I
house.
saw you in a photograph with Marla Knox.
Yeah?
Do you still claim you don't know them?
I never claimed anything one way or the other.
Yeah.
This photo, do you recognize this shop?
It looks like mine. Why?
Could it be another shop, perhaps? One that just looks like yours?
Nope, definitely mine. That clock on the wall belonged to my uncle. Had it for years. When was this taken, anyway?
There is some confusion about that.
I'm investigating a case
You've
of
asked.
organ
I
trafficking.
just want to watch the fireworks.
All right. I'm investigating a case of organ trafficking in Guild Wars 2. Do you might know where an organ buyers might hide out? Probably in the seedier side of town.
Sorry, I'll leave you alone.
Thanks. We'll be open tomorrow if you want anything.
Okay. I guess we're going back to the beach. I really don't want to bother him. I can't show him this.
Sorry.
What?
I was thinking more nobility because they're the ones that have the money. Yeah, but they're not the one. I mean, why would the nobility need to do it illegally?
Marla, you're friendly with the shop owner, aren't you?
Jesus, what are you implying?
Oh, nothing like that. I just mean...
He's my brother, if you must know.
Marla.
Sorry, Otis, but that kind of gossip we don't need. Just leave Liam alone, please. He
Liam?
likes his life simple, and we try to keep it that way.
And speaking of keeping away,
Right. Were you scheduled to have a book signing there, at Boardwalk Books?
yeah, around December last year, I think.
No, I mean tonight.
Tonight? Why the hell would I do a book signing tonight? Tonight is all about Marla and me. I'm sure you get the hint.
I'll leave you...
Thank you.
All right. Liam. No, not Liam Cole. I doubt it's Liam Knox. Yep. Because they're the organs of the last interdimensional beast whose race was once worshipped as a god, and their summoning burned an entire kingdom to the ground 250 years ago. Oh, I forgot to mention that part. Did I forget to... Well, in that case, Pokey, if it was the nobles summoning this beastie, okay, so last, we'll go here. No results found. Okay. Again, this scrapbook. Date, name. Something. Yeah.
Hello again.
Yes?
Is this a photo of Otis Knox and his family?
That's them, sure enough. But why did you scribble out Marla like that?
Oh, it wasn't me. But you're sure that's Marla?
I'd recognize that necklace anywhere. But who did that to her picture? They ought to be ashamed.
I concur.
I have no idea.
Can't imagine why anyone would do such a thing to her. She's the light of the neighborhood.
Light of the neighborhood?
Did you say Marla was the light of the neighborhood?
That's what Otis calls her anyway. Guess it caught on. But I can't deny it's true. Always smiling, waving, helping everyone who needs helping. You'd think she'd be more private being married to someone so famous. I'm more private than she is.
Did you say...
Like I said, but you'd think I'm more...
I'll leave you alone now.
See you around.
Light of the neighborhood. Let me see. Nope. But how did the...
Excuse me. You're Liam, correct? Marla Knox's brother.
Yeah, that's me. Is she okay?
Oh yes, she's fine. I'm just checking in on the family, on behalf of Nathan.
Oh, well, any friend of Nathan's is a friend of mine. Love that kid like a son.
You're close with the Knox.
So you're close with Otis Knox and his family? Because earlier you said that you didn't know him.
What was I supposed to say? I hate lying, but they like their privacy. So do I. The last thing I need are his fans swarming this place.
Fans swarming?
Wouldn't fans swarming this place be a good thing?
You'd think that, but no. I like things simple.
Simple? On the Coney Island boardwalk?
Selling books is simple. Dealing with Otis's fans bugging me for his address is not. So please don't blab.
Lips are sealed.
Why is he...
I'm curious. If you're so close to Marla and Otis, why are you here alone?
Alone?
They're watching the fireworks about halfway down the boardwalk. Why are you here instead of with your sister?
Oh, they wanted to be by themselves tonight. I'm okay with that. Otis has more than proven himself. I trust him now.
Trust him?
Otis proved himself. Why did he have to do that?
Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Let's just say he didn't make the best first impression, but he's good now.
Because he's famous?
No. Not exactly. Never mind. Forget it.
Otis is good now.
Otis is good now, implying he wasn't good before.
I said never mind, okay? I let it go ages back. So should you.
So...
Otis
I said never... I let it go...
Okay.
Sorry.
Thanks. We'll be open tomorrow.
Okay. Obviously, if we try to do this...
The multi-tool can transform into a dozen...
Nothing there. Landing point. No. Alright, let's annoy them again.
What? Oh.
Okay. So, do we go back? Let's try the Cole residence again. We got that.
What exactly are you trying to do?
Just making sure it's legit.
Leave the untested, unverified time stream particle generator alone. I can't believe I even have to say that.
Okay. Interesting. Yep, that's all that's there. All right, that's not a switch. Again, yep. So what am I missing?
Hello again.
Yeah.
Did you know the Knox family before Otis became famous?
They moved in just after me, so yeah.
What was Otis like?
Why? What have you heard?
Just curious. I imagine becoming a celebrity changes people.
For the worse, usually, but not Otis. Fame suits him. The year he released his first book, it all stopped.
What stopped?
You said it all stopped when Otis wrote his first book. What stopped?
The drinking, the ear-splitting fights. God, those two could go at it. Almost called the police once, but figured it was none of my business. I know better now. It all worked out, thank heaven, but if things went the other way... Well, like I said, it all worked out.
Drinking?
The drinking?
That man could put it away. The bottles I'd see stacked up on trash day? Well, no point in thinking about the bad old days. Like I said, it all worked out.
There were fights.
If you lived here back then, you wouldn't be asking that question. The screaming from those two. She ran away once, told me she was gonna stay with her brother, begged me not to tell her husband, but she was back home the next day like nothing happened. I almost called the police, but figured it wasn't my business. It all worked out in the end, but if it didn't, well, no point in thinking about that.
What do you mean, it all worked out?
Well, like I said, it all stopped. The fights, the drinking, everything. Otis sold his first book, and within the year, he was completely transformed.
You really think one has to do with the other?
I don't know what else it could be.
I'll leave you alone now.
See you around.
Interesting. Oh, wait. Let's go back to the Knox residence. Let's see, I thought this was commencement, but I don't think that's the case. Hotel. Oh. It's a hotel.
Looks like he opened his shop just in time for Halloween.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do there.
Excuse. So I heard some stories about Otis, about how different he was back in the day.
Different? Yeah, that's one way of putting it. He drank like a fish. Said it was part of his process. I'm just glad he fixed things before it was too late.
I heard she tried to run away.
Marla tried to run away, didn't she?
No try about it. It was all arranged. She just learned she was pregnant. She told me everything. Asked me to help her get away. So I booked her a room at the Hotel Commonwealth.
There we go.
Got her a train ticket for the next morning to our cousin's place in Georgia. But then it all got better. They came around the next day, hand in hand, like nothing happened.
Did you get that, Nozzo? The Commonwealth Hotel.
I got it. The address is close to your position, but it was torn down by your win.
Give me the address anyway. You never know.
Okay, interesting.
She didn't leave him after all. Why the change of heart?
Beats the hell out of me. I thought she was out of her mind. She swore up and down that he was a changed man. I might have laughed in her face, but the kicker? She was right. He hasn't touched a drop since. And you've met them, right? Tell me you've never seen two people more in love. Something must have put the fear of God into it. Made him realize all he stood to lose. Lots of time has passed since then. Took a while for him to earn my trust. But earn it he did. I'm proud to call him my brother-in-law.
Interesting. How long ago was this?
You said a long time has passed since Otis had his epiphany. Do you know how much time?
20-some-odd years ago? Time flies.
20 years exactly?
Something like that. Maybe more, maybe less. I know I had just bought this place. Was working around the clock fixing it up. My only bed was an old sofa. That's why I got Marla the room at the Commonwealth. Probably for the best. If Otis came looking for her here, I might have punched his face in.
Sorry, I'll leave you alone.
Thanks.
Okay.
We'll be open tomorrow if you want it.
Yeah. All right. So how goes your
Sounds like Otis
investigation,
Knox had
Pope?
a real change of heart when Marla left him. A real epiphany moment.
Could be. There's nothing about it in the archive. Nothing much about his personal life at all, come to think of it. I wonder...
You wonder
You
what?
wonder what, exactly?
Otis Knox's timeline ranking is the highest there is. If anyone changed it, we'd know. But his family, they were fair game. If there was minimal archived information about his family to start with, then someone could change things without tripping any alarms. It would have to be subtle, but it could be done.
Can someone change that much?
It sounds like he changed into a different person overnight. Could that be relevant?
We all go through things that change us. That's nothing special. But with everything we found in that secret basement, I don't know. I can't rule anything out.
Any word from Nathan Knox?
Just a boilerplate letter from his lawyer. I've passed it along to the brass.
I'd like to see this change.
I'd like to see this so-called change of heart for myself. Can we do that?
Sure, if we can pinpoint what that day actually was. Any idea what that could be?
Stand by.
Stand by, Nozzo.
I'll be here.
Okay, well, let's go to the Commonwealth Hotel.
So much for that. There's just a vacant lot at that address.
Big surprise. Oh wait, wrong room. Wrong place. Cole residence, Knox's residence. It was something 14th.
Hello again.
Yeah.
I'll leave.
Alright, that's no good. I bet you it was October 14th. Let me see. But what year? I mean, this was the year that... Let me see, search, historical archive. Whoops, not Otis Cole. Okay, no. Mm-mm. Okay. So October 14th, 1976? No, it'd be 77. Let's see.
What? I see.
Oopsie, sorry.
Cooler of beer next to you?
That's for me.
Really?
Yes.
That's a lot of beer for one person.
My parents came from Germany.
It's also none of her business, Marls.
Right. It's none of your business.
I'm sorry, I skipped through that.
Sorry.
Damn it.
I'll leave you alone now.
Thank you.
Gosh darn it. I can't believe I screwed that up. Wait, maybe I can... I can't exit. Bollocks. Can't believe I screwed that up. I'm going to hit this brand new thing and then skip through everything. God dang it.
It's a crude.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, already done. Yeah. That. Maybe he'll give me more info.
Excuse me. You said a long time has passed since Otis had his epiphany. Do you know how much time?
Like I said, I think it was 20 some odd years ago. Time flies.
20 years exactly.
Something like that. Maybe more, maybe less. I know I had just bought this place. Was working around the clock fixing it up. My only bed was an old sofa. That's why I got Marla the room at the Commonwealth. Probably for the best. If Otis came looking for her here, I might have punched his face in.
Sorry.
Thanks.
No new information. Knox residence, landing point. Okay. Is there anything in the Knox residence that would... Let me see. You can't eyeball that year? You can't eyeball the year? Eyeball it? I can't see the year? I don't have a phone number to call.
I've already taken... Looks like he opened his shop just in time for Halloween.
Grand opening. Yeah, there's nothing else here that'll actually help.
Hello again.
Yes?
Could you tell me again what you meant by it all worked out?
Well, like I said, it all stopped. The fights, the drinking, everything. Otis sold his first book, and within the year, he was completely transformed.
You really think one has to do with the other?
I don't know what else it could be.
Okay. I'll leave you now.
I'll leave you alone now.
See you around.
Alright, so if we take a look at this. So his first book was ostensibly published in 1977. That would make his son 16 years old at the time. Well, actually 15 years old. Assuming that it was October that she discovered that she was pregnant, which I think it was. Because it was just after, it was just before the grand opening, which was October.
Looks like he opened his shop just in time for Halloween.
And he was working on it when this event took place. And I think, given you can see the top of the B in from October there. But we don't know what we don't know anything else. Let's see. Is there anything? Adam Cole.
I'm not here. Besides, it wouldn't support.
Yeah. So how do I, like, that's gone. They're there. They're angry at me, obviously.
Sorry to what? Oh,
And there's probably an important clue that I missed because of my stupid clicking. So he had a book signing there in December.
there's nothing.
There's nothing else in the trash bin. There's nothing down there. Now I need to know the exact year.
No point. The hotel doesn't exist. Not
in this one anyway, yeah. There must be something here. Do we have an idea?
If there is a
There's no reason for that. And there's nothing else here.
The multi-tool can transform into a dozen useful. The multi-tool. Perhaps. I can't rummage through her things when she's
standing right there.
I don't need to mess with. Perhaps another.
The multi-tool. Yep.
Perhaps there's a timeline where. Perhaps an. I should only.
Okay, let's try talking.
Excuse me.
Try talking to Liam. How long ago was this?
Sorry.
Thanks.
If there is a reason for that. Perhaps. I don't need to. Nobody's answering.
All right. What else am I missing? What am I missing? God.
If there is a reason.
Thea, leave the untested, unverified time stream particle generator alone. I can't believe I even have to say that. Again.
Again.
Thea, leave the untested. I can't believe. Thea, leave the untested. I can't believe.
It's a crude. Perhaps. I'd rather keep them. The multi-tool can. There's no.
I don't know what to do. I could ask him for a hint, yes. I don't want to. That's the thing. There must be a way to figure out the neighbor. But we don't have access to the phone book. Because we have Evelyn. We tried Evelyn Cole.
I don't need to mess with that.
It says click to read.
I don't.
It won't let me read it. I want to know who their neighbor is. I need her last name. I haven't gotten a last name. I love how you have first names over here, last names over here.
Hello.
Yeah.
Could you tell me again?
Well, like I said, it all stopped. Otis sold his first book, and within the year, he was complete.
You really think one?
I don't know what else it could be.
I'll leave you alone.
See you around.
Okay.
I don't.
Oh. Did I try giving her the key? I don't remember if I tried giving her the key.
I don't.
I'm now doing the age-old thing of
Perhaps another.
throwing everything at one another.
No need to do. The multi-tool can Perhaps. No, but I see no point.
I see no point in that. Yes, yes. All right. Let's see if we go back to here.
Looks like he opened his shop just in time for Halloween.
Mm-hmm. But what year?
Looks like he opened.
Like 20 years ago, but what year? Number of days, 1. October 14th. In some year. I wish I could look at the back of photos and such. A lot of the times on old photos like that, people would actually put the date on the back. Trying to figure out their neighbor. Oh wait, let's see if we can... Maybe it's something to do here. Wife to say, let's see, months, no questions. Celebrate Otis Knox, okay. Basic. Residence redacted. Bibliography. See, we're looking at like 1976. But I can't verify that. Marla Cole. Nathan Knox.
Hello again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it all worked out.
I'll leave you.
See?
No change there.
I can't.
Thin tree. The fireworks haven't started.
Excuse.
Hmm?
Do you know
Like I said, I think it was 20 some odd years ago.
20 years
Something like that. Maybe more, maybe less. I know I had just bought this place. Was working. My only bed was an old sofa.
Yep.
Probably for the best. If Otis came looking for...
So
Thank.
So yeah. I feel like I missed something, and I don't know if there's a way to get back to it. Let me see. Contact Nazo. Historical Archive. Yeah. I don't know. No, I didn't want.
sorry. What? I'll leave you. I see no. I don't.
Yep. I must have done. I must have missed an important clue. All right, let's go talk to Nazo. Because I screwed something up, I think.
No say.
Yeah, Fia.
Have you read?
Have you read any of Otis Knox's books?
Yes, all of them.
So you're a fan?
Not especially, but thanks to Otis's high ranking, his books are guaranteed not to chrono shift while I'm reading them.
That's as good a reason as any.
Okay, the date of Otis's change.
I think I may know when Otis's change of heart might have been.
You do? Okay, tell me.
October.
October the
Or-
14th. 1976.
I'm not sure that's right. This is a high-ranking person we're dealing with. We don't want to do this more than once. Are you absolutely sure?
Now that you put it that way, I'm not sure at all.
Well, I know
Let me
it's...
think about it some more.
I'll do the same.
All right, fine.
The F train runs through here, doesn't it? Even in this when?
Why do you ask?
No reason.
The F train goes to the NYU area, doesn't it?
Does it?
You want to go to the Quinton family storage unit, don't you?
I never said that. You did.
The fire doesn't happen for 30 years. What would you even do when you got there?
I was just wondering. I'm not gonna do it, Noz. Don't worry. I'm focusing on the job, like always.
Good. Then I'll say nothing more about it.
All right.
I think
You do?
Okay. So it's gonna be October
the
14th.
14th. 1973.
Are you absolutely sure?
On second thought, no. I'm not sure that's right. Let me think about it some more.
I'll do the same.
See, it's they said before is unless his first book was published later that,
I think
You do?
because in that case it would be 77. Because we know it's October.
The 14th. 1977.
Yeah, I think you may be right.
Let's hope so.
Okay, checking to see if we can tunnel from your current landing point. That will save us some time. And accepted. Head over. It should be ready to go by the time you get there.
All right.
Timefall successful. Going local again now. Same outfit as before.
I didn't have time to program in the specs for anything new, but most 1990s fashions were inspired by the 1970s. You'll fit right in.
You've got nothing else on file.
Nothing aside from the white polyester disco suit that I once generated for Duffy.
Tempting, but no, definitely not. But if I need to infiltrate a dance hall, I'll let you know.
I'll keep it prepped. Standing by.
All right. I've got to do a quick BRB. Give me a few minutes. I appreciate everybody's patience. Alrighty, I am back and I appreciate everybody's patience. So, what threw me off there was that,
Nozzo,
Yeah?
let's say I find this Adam Cole, and let's say he did muck around with Otis Knox's past. What should we do?
We deal with him, however you can.
Right. I thought as much.
I'll be here if you need me.
But what if the reason why Otis Knox is extremely high is because of what Adam Cole was doing? Then what? So, here's the thing that threw me off about the date. I wasn't picturing a 16-year-old going abroad by themselves. I was picturing somebody maybe doing a skip year. An exhausted-looking woman fixated on her cigarette. Ah, it's Lauren.
I shouldn't bother the locals unless necessary.
It's Lauren. The beach is covered in trash and debris. Definitely the off-season.
That payphone seems broken, but perhaps I could make use of this telephone directory. Who should I look up? I don't know her last name, so I can't look her up.
All right. Is there anything else I can do here?
I shouldn't bother.
A man scans the horizon for ships. For what reason? You have no idea. I don't know what that's a reference to. A radio listener. I don't know. I don't know what these two are references to. But this is Lauren. You can tell by the white blouse and the red dress.
Nozzo, what about Otis Knox's high timeline impact ranking? If this Adam Cole altered Otis's life, and we alter Adam's life, this could alter Otis Knox's history, couldn't it? Something we should never, ever do. The rankings must be maintained and all.
Nothing's ever easy, is it? Figure out what happened. Only then can we decide what to do about it.
One step at a time.
That's all we can do.
I shouldn't uproot it.
The Navy Yards contains only grass in this one. The curtains are drawn.
Nobody's home.
Excellent.
There we go. Good thing the Knox family never changed their locks in 15 years.
Wow. That's different. Okay, phone, trash. Otis Knox, take as directed Silubin.
Silubin?
A medicine commonly used for diabetes. It was discontinued in the late 70s.
So Otis Knox was diabetic?
It appears so.
Interesting. A well-used typewriter smells faintly of fresh ink. Whoever the subjects of these photos are, you have no idea. Okay. Let's take a look at the typewriter. Idea for next novel. Struggling, hard-working author doing his best to put food on the table is constantly frustrated by his lying, ungrateful bitch of a wife and his pea-brained brother-in-law. To hell with you, Marla. And goddamn you, Liam Whiteman. I'm coming for both of you. Obituary. Liam Whiteman. April 29, 1945 to June 5th, 2031. Liam Whiteman, a cherished figure in the Coney Island community and the longtime owner of the modest bookstore on the boardwalk, passed away on June 5th, 2031 at the age of 86 due to complications from a respiratory infection. Known for his encyclopedic knowledge of literature and his warm, engaging conversations, Liam built a reputation as a kind and welcoming presence to all who visited his shop. Despite the rise of e-readers and the decline of physical bookstores, Liam stubbornly refused to close or sell his store, believing in the power of printed books and their ability to create connections. Over the years, he turned down several lucrative offers to buy the shop, determined to preserve it as a haven for book lovers. Liam is survived by his sister Marla and his nephew Nathan. He will be deeply missed. The floor is covered with a collection of empty bottles, crumbled up newspapers, and cigarette butts. Okay. Anything else? Nope. Alright. Cole residence.
That location is a cigar shop in this Wen. No need to investigate further. In this Wen, that beach contains more broken glass and dirty needles than grains of sand. I'll leave it alone.
Okay. A reading woman, a smoking man, a book. A man casually leans against the wall of the lobby, a faint smell of cannabis
That
surrounding.
man is as high as the lunar space station. I doubt talking to him would yield anything useful. I see no reason to bother her. I'll just take a quick look. Here are all the guests who signed in today. There are quite a lot of them.
Okay, let's see.
M. Whiteman. Liam's surname is Whiteman, so it must be his sister's original name as well. This has to be it.
Alright, let's take a look
No
back.
need.
What room was it? Oh, okay, good. What? Who spoke out from...
Oh, good God.
What?
Is that...
Running comparison scan. Impossible. That's Otis Knox.
But he's alive in the future.
But he's alive in the future.
I know. The scan compared him to every public photo of him from 1977. It's him.
That should be a 5-alarm situation back home, right?
It should.
Then how?
Occam's razor. If Otis Knox is dead in 1977, then that man you saw on the beach in 1993, that's not Otis Knox. Get back there. Confront him. Use whatever means necessary. Find out who the hell he is.
And what about Marla?
This was her hotel room. She's involved. Somehow. Do whatever you need to do.
Okay. Fun.
Sorry to bother you again, but
What?
I know the truth.
I know the truth, Otis.
Truth? Of what?
That you're not really Otis Knox.
Huh?
Otis Knox was murdered 15 years ago.
I don't think he was.
Okay, that's enough. We've been nice, we've been patient. We humored you because we didn't want to cause a scene in public. But there's a line, and you've crossed it.
I'm sorry, but I'm telling the truth. His body was found in a hotel room.
Oh? Oh, is that right? Found by who, exactly?
By me.
Sorry if I don't believe you. You're making this up.
I promise I'm not.
Marl's let it go. She knows. I told you this could happen eventually.
But Otis, you can't. Not now. We were so close.
I know, but it's time.
Time for what? What's this about?
I'll tell you everything. But first, help an old guy up, will you?
Don't trust him. I don't have a choice.
Thanks. 40 years till I can get my next Anderson injection. Not sure I'm gonna last that long. You figured it out yet? Come on, Fia. I refuse to believe you're this slow.
You're Adam Cole.
I plan to be, but not yet. Come on, you've almost got it.
Your
You're
time.
a time traveler.
Used to be. I haven't been for a long time. Come on. You're so close.
I never told you my name.
I know who
Depends
this
on your
is.
point of view, doesn't it? Always a gnarly subject where time travel is concerned.
No, it can't be.
It is.
Blast it, Fia. You really haven't figured this out? Did I teach you nothing or what?
Yep.
No.
No. Yep. Duffy?
Duffy!
Hi, Fia. You haven't aged a day.
I don't understand it. How?
And hi, Nazo. I assume you're listening? Let me guess, he's sputtering and frantically grabbing for the protocol guide.
No one.
Shut up!
Oh, I wish I could hear him.
We thought you were dead.
We thought you were dead.
I know. That was the idea. How long has it been? For you?
Only a few weeks.
15 some odd years for me. But you already know that.
You didn't kill yourself? You killed Oldest Knox?
You killed Otis Knox.
I am Otis Knox.
You know blasting well what I mean. You murdered a man. You sent his body back in your place, made us think you were dead. And you've been living as him ever since.
You're not wrong, but I meant what I said. As far as history is concerned, I am him. I suggest you really think about what that means.
Nozzo, what do we do? There must be some protocol for this.
There is, but
None of them apply to me. You know the rules. The rankings must be preserved. And what's my ranking again?
Hi.
Yeah, high. Which
Extreme.
means you can't touch me.
We may not be able to touch you yet, but Otis Knox disappeared after the fireworks, according to the historical record, which means after that, you're fair game.
Yeah, but until then, we're on my time. Time which I intend to use. Marla, this is it. Not the way I expected it to be, but
It's not fair. It's just not fair.
I know. But it's been worth it. Every last second.
There we go.
Damn it. It's starting.
I thought we'd have more time. Just a little more time.
I know. We always think there's more time. Until there isn't.
I love you. You saved my life. In every sense of the word.
And I love you. You and Nathan gave my life meaning. More than I ever imagined possible. I'll see you again. I promise you that.
You'd better.
Thea, let's take a walk.
A walk?
History says the last two people to see Otis Knox were a shop owner on the Strip and one of my neighbors. Can't upset the rankings, can we? Brass will accuse me of many things, but not that. So let's go.
Interesting.
Go ahead and say it.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
You still can't lie worth a damn.
This is crazy.
This is all crazy, Duff. Beyond crazy.
If you really believe that, then I'm sorry.
Well, at least you're sorry. I saw your dead body. You have no idea what that was like.
It wasn't mine. It was Otis Knox.
Blasted Duff. You killed a man and took over his identity for 15 years. You still haven't told me why.
It's complicated.
We have time.
No, we really don't. Hey, Liam!
Oh, hey, Otis. I thought you and Sis wanted to be alone tonight.
We did, but I just wanted to return this Ash Bless book you gave me.
Now? That could have waited until tomorrow, or any time.
Doing it now. I also wanted to say...
Hmm?
I love you like a real brother. You know that? Thank you. For everything.
You feeling okay?
Never better. Enjoy the fireworks. See you around.
Sure. See you around.
Interesting.
Gonna miss that big lug. Would you believe that in the original history, Otis forced Liam to hold a book signing today? On the 4th of July, for God's sake. At least I managed to spare him that indignity.
That was you.
So that was you. You altered that photograph.
Yeah, that was me. I figured that the only real risk was if someone came back in time to check. If they did that, the jig was up anyway. I always wondered if Liam could tell the difference, you know? Between me and the original. Looking back, he must have known, but he never said anything. Not once. The original Otis and Liam never got along. Maybe he felt I was an improvement.
Improvement or not, you can't go around history killing people.
How many people have you killed on the job?
It was for the job.
So just because we had permission, that made it okay?
You're just making excuses for yourself, trying to justify what you did.
I don't need to justify it. Otis Knox deserved to die. I'd do it again in a heartbeat. Anyway, here's our next stop.
Interesting.
Ms. Sherman!
Please, call me Evelyn. I've told you a million times.
Not gonna happen. I just wanted to give you that advanced copy of the first Thirst I promised you.
You're kidding. You're doing that now?
Hits stores next week. We wait much longer, it won't be special anymore. Here you go. Sign and everything.
Thank you. My nephew's gonna flip. He loved your last one.
You have a good night, Ms. Sherman.
Evelyn.
Sure. Evelyn. Let's go, Fia.
Interesting. But it's not done yet.
Such a trip, that lady. Cooks an amazing roast. She says it's the herbs. Giving her a signed copy of my last book was the least I could do in return.
How did you rewrite the books anyway?
How did you rewrite all those books anyway? Did you write them all from memory?
God, no. Would you believe I had to jury-rig a Quansonic generator just to pull copies of Otis Knox's books from the previous timeline? I thought about changing a few words here and there, putting my own spin on them. It was so tempting, you've no idea. But I didn't. Not once. Old habits die hard, I guess. Say something, Fia, for God's sake.
Was it worth it? I don't understand. There's nothing to say.
I wish I could understand.
You will. Maybe. One day.
You already
Fireworks will
understand,
be over
Fia.
soon.
You know what happens after.
Yes, I know the protocol. You'll take me to a landing point, then Nazo will beam over a fresh chrono suit for me, then you'll bring me back.
And if you refuse,
You shoot me, with no consequences whatsoever.
will that be necessary?
No. No, it won't. Come on. There's a great spot to watch the fireworks just over here.
The doc.
Nice, huh?
It's
Wait.
quite breathtaking.
Why did I not?
We're still on the same wavelength, even after all this time. The future may be home, but it seems like such a sterile place now. Home is where the love is, and there is no love there. Or maybe I'm just literally stuck in the past. See this boat? It's mine. My plan was to disappear, just like history says I did. Then I would slip into a new identity and work my way back, be with Marla again.
as Adam Cole.
Yes, I'm sorry, Fia. I'm so sorry.
At least you were careful.
At least you were careful. It could have been much worse.
Oh, no, you misunderstand. I'm not sorry for what I did 15 years ago. Not ever.
Oh,
I'm sorry for that.
what the... Duffy? What did you... do?
See you soon, Fia.
What?
Fia? Fia! Blast it! Duffy, what did you do to her?
You there, Nas? I'm sorry it came to this. Better hit that rewind button, for all the good it'll do.
Activating ERP.
Damn it. It's starting.
I thought we'd have more time.
Oh, it worked. I'd recognize that look anywhere. How many times has it been?
Nozzo? What happened?
I don't know. Your readings just spiked and...
Don't bother asking, Nazo. When you took my hand to help me out of that chair, I dosed you with
Yep.
Morphobite, absorbed through the skin.
Morphobite?
It hardens stomach acid. Takes about 20 or 30 minutes for the effects to take hold. It's not pleasant, but you seem to already know that.
You poisoned me.
Don't worry. The cure is easy enough to obtain in about, 62 years.
What?
Quanmexlin, Fia. It's the only cure. We have a few vials in the first aid kit. You need to get back here.
Run back home to Kronazen, Fia. You have just enough time. It's too bad I'll be long gone by the time you get back.
You killed Otis Knox, and now me?
I'm not killing you, Fia, not really. And as for Otis, he had it coming. Marla, I'll see you soon.
You'd better.
Bye, Fia. And I'm sorry.
I hope you're happy. I really... forget it.
How long have I got, Nozzo?
20 or 30 minutes, give or take. The landing point is 5 minutes away. You have time. I've got the antidote ready to go. I'll administer it as soon as you arrive. Fia, you're not exactly hurrying.
Can you send me back after you'd cured me?
It won't work.
Why not? Just send me back to the exact second I left from.
We've been through this before, remember? We can't risk another Crovergence.
So? I've managed once before.
In your weakened state, it would kill you. For real. The rewinds won't be enough. So no, I'm not doing it.
So he's getting away.
That doesn't matter, Fia.
Of course it blasting matters.
You're dying. Focus on that.
I'm not dying, Noz. Not really.
The acid in your stomach is changing its molecular composition as we speak.
Not yet, it hasn't.
It will if you don't move.
What'll happen next?
What'll happen next?
We've done all we can. The brass will assign someone to look for Duffy, but
They won't find him.
I ran a scan for him. 50 years worth of data from your current win. Every camera
Jeez.
feed, every
Yeah.
publicly available photo. Absolutely nothing. He's gone.
I suppose that's it then. Heading to the landing point.
I'll activate your jump as soon as you're clear. And I'm sorry. Come on, Fia. The landing point. This isn't the time to mess around. Come on, Fia.
Fine.
Fia? The chronosuit? Come on.
I hate giving up. He can't get away with this.
I hate it too, Fia, but there's nothing we can do. He beat us. He knows our procedure too well. He even gave you a poison that could only be cured by what I've got here in the office.
Yes. How blasting magnanimous of him. There is absolutely no cure for Morphobite in 1993.
None. I'm reading about it now. The antidote takes years to make. You don't have that kind of time, even with time travel. Plus, you'd need access to quantonic particles, and in 1993, that's impossible.
I do have access.
Nozzo, I do have access to quantonic particles in 1993.
You do?
The machine in the secret basement, remember?
Fia, you're not suggesting that rusty heap of spare parts and circuit boards?
Yep.
The very same.
That's crazy!
What's
Yep.
the worst that could happen?
I'd give you a list, but we don't have the time. Even if that machine worked,
Double
the
juice.
particles are only part of the cure. There are several other steps, and
Do you want to catch Duffy or what?
not at the cost of your life.
You have your finger over the rewind button.
Always.
Then you won't let that happen. Send me all the data you have on this cure. Quanmexilin, was it?
It's in the archive.
We're gonna do this, Nozzo. And I am going to die trying. As many times as it takes.
I don't like this, Fia, but I'm with you. If you want to come back, just say the word.
All right, let's see. Evelyn Sherman passed away in the village of GB March 3rd, 2022 at the age of 70. Evelyn's early life was defined by sports of all kinds. At the age of 22, she had become one of the era's most renowned stunt women. Her daring feat in films span the high-speed car chases of 1973's Still Siren and the iconic rooftop jump in 1976's Valkyrie Justice, and was known for being a perfectionist as well as fearless, often demanding and receiving reshoots of stunts she felt were anything less than her best. By mid-1980s, injuries accumulated during her stunt career. She was forced to retire. Most knew her as a quiet soul, often tending her beloved garden and staying away from the spotlight, but Evelyn's appetite for adventure never waned. She turned her attention to exploring uncharted jungles and forests, discovering rare plant and animal species. Her many discoveries included glint frog and ammerwing prowler and the Peruvian fern strider. On an expedition to the Himalayas, she selflessly saved 2 of her fellow travelers from a dangerous fall, carrying them several dozen miles to safety. Tragically, she contracted pneumonia and died a week later. She finished her life as she lived it, fearless, demanding perfection, and living out her passion for the unknown. She will be greatly missed, but not soon forgotten.
Right. Blood sample, sodium nitrate, buformin, phytofusion. All in less than 30 minutes. Easy.
All right, let's see. Mature plant. Let me see. Extract the blood from a blood sample infected with morphbite. Done. Mix equal parts sodium nitrate and buformin to create the base compound. The sodium nitrate will be in. Enjoy your raids, Pokey. Sodium nit. Oh wait, no. Yeah, it's Wednesday. Sodium nitrate will be in the shed. Inject the base compound into a type of young flora, such as a tree sampling. Yep. Allow the plant to mature for at least 1 decade. During this phytofusion period, the plant's biological processes will modify the mixture. Harvest the buds or leaves of the plant mixture, and when consumed, these plant parts will neutralize morphobite. Okay.
Open the tunnel, Noz. Who should I look up? Aha, she does have a telephone number listed. I'll make a note of it. Have to hurry.
Estimated time left 2
There's a
minutes.
small plastic bag labelled sodium nitrate. I'll just nick that. Come on. An empty syringe, hygienically wrapped. Well, that was unpleasant, but I got it. Oh god.
Are you all right?
Absolutely.
Hello?
Ugh.
Oh, it worked. I'd recognize that look anywhere. How many times has it been?
Yeah.
Somehow I don't believe. Run back home to Krona's End, Fia. You have just enough time. It's too bad I'll be long gone by the time you get back.
I'm gonna figure this out.
I'll figure this out, Duffy. One way or another.
Well, good luck with that. I've had 15 years to plan this. Marla, I'll see you soon.
You'd better.
Bye, Fia. And I'm sorry.
I
All
hope
right.
you're happy. I really... forget it.
All right. Let's see. Where else? Oh, right.
Have to hurry.
Oh, wait, I don't have that yet. Shoot. All right, I don't think there's anything at the Cole residence we need. Not at this time, anyway. Extract blood sample with morphite. Expose the sample to quinonic particles for sediment changes. Mix equal parts sodium and buformin. Where am I going to find buformin? Okay.
Have to.
Okay. Adam Cole. 8 minutes. Oh, I don't have the blood sample. Okay. You know what?
Oh god.
Really? You gotta do that here?
Yep.
Sorry for the fuss.
This rewind thing better work, because I do not want to remember this.
Ugh.
Oh, I'd recognize how many times.
Are you enjoying this?
I'm not. Believe me. I wish it didn't have to come to Run back home to Krona's End, Fia. It's too bad I'll be long gone by...
I'll figure this out, Duffy. One way or another.
Well, good luck with that. I've had 15 years to plan this. Marla.
You'd better.
Bye, Fia.
And
I
I'm
hope
sorry.
you're happy. I really...
All right. So we go here. Go in here.
Well.
Huh?
Go there.
I'll just take.
Go here. Here. There.
Right, that's done. Look at that. My blood is swimming with consonic time stream particles. Wait, does that mean I'm chronolocked?
No, just the syringe, and whatever is inside it.
So this syringe is immune to changes in the time stream,
That's right.
which means it won't pop out of existence when I loop again.
That's also right.
Well, that'll save some time at least. Anyway, one step down, 4 to go.
I'll be here.
All right, what's next? Okay, sodium nitrate's buformin. Where is buformin? I assume. I don't remember encountering buformin. Let's see. 4 minutes.
I have one already.
Okay.
Hello again.
Yes?
You wouldn't happen to have any buformin?
What's that?
I'm not sure, but I need some.
If you don't know what it is, then I can't help you.
Do you know where I could get some sodium nitrate?
Why do you ask?
I really need some. It's really important.
You don't even know what it is. Sorry.
I'll leave you alone.
See you around.
Yeah. All right. Who has buformin?
Excuse me.
Hmm?
Sorry.
Thanks.
Okay. Damn it.
Hello.
Oh, how many times?
Yes, it bloody worked.
I knew it would. I timed it perfectly. Run back home to Kronozen, Fia. You have just enough time. It's too bad I'll be long gone by the time you get back.
We're friends, Duffy. How could you do this?
Of course we're friends, Fia. That's never going to change. But this is my family. Nobody's going to take that away from me. Not you, not Nazo, and not anyone at Kronozen. Nobody. Marla, I'll see you soon.
You'd better.
Bye, Fia. And I'm sorry.
I hope you're happy. I really...
Forget it. Okay.
Have to hurry.
So if we go here, go to the Knox residence. Okay.
No answer.
Okay.
I shouldn't. I should.
Okay. That's it.
That man. I see no reason. I'd better.
Okay. Where am I going to get buformin? Right. That doesn't exist.
Have to hurry. Oh god.
Oh, I recognize
hate
that.
this.
How many times?
We're not giving up, no matter how many times it takes.
It won't work. Run back home to Kronazen, Fia. You have just enough time. It's too bad I'll be long gone by the time you get back.
I'll figure this out, Duffy. One way or another.
Well, good luck with that. I've had 15 years to plan this. Marla, I'll see you.
You'd bet.
Bye, Fia.
I hope you're happy. I really.
Oh, forget it. Okay, let's see. Where can I find buformin? We got sodium nitrate there. What is buformin? Okay, I can't look up buformin. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, I've got that. A plastic syringe with... Does this make buformin? Is that what it does? Let's see. Neutral, okay, particle 7, okay. Mix equal parts sodium nitrate and buformin to create the base compound. Inject the base compound into... Okay, and then chemically, yeah. Allow the plant to mature. Okay. So, wait. You're...
Huh?
I'll just add these sodium nitrate crystals to my Quansonic treated blood. Have to hurry. The formula is incomplete. Injecting the sapling now.
Okay, what am I missing? Inject the base compound. Yeah, okay. Mix equal parts sodium nitrate and buformin to create a base compound. So, allow plant to ensure. Mix equal parts sodium nitrate and buformin to create a base compound. A plastic syringe full of is half full of your blood and sodium nitrates. Okay. But where is buformin? Then.
Nobody sees.
Beachgoer doors, payphone.
The multi-tool can
I'm confused. Where's the buformin? Maybe it's in the beer case? I don't know.
have to.
And dead.
This rewind thing.
How many?
Run back home.
Well, I suppose I don't have to tell.
I'll figure this.
Well, good. Marla.
You'd better.
Bye, Fia.
I really.
Nope.
Marla.
You better get him. Duffy told me you don't want to find out for yourself.
No, I already found out.
How much do you actually know?
I know everything, Fia Quinn. Or should I say, Fia Quinn and Frank Nazarelli?
We call him Nozzo.
I know.
Otis was diabetic, wasn't he?
Not that it's any of your business, but yeah. He carried those pills around wherever he went. Probably died with them, too.
I'd better.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine.
Have to.
Okay. Search the body.
He was carrying a small bottle of diabetes pills with him. I don't need much. I'll just take one. I'll just crack open this pill capsule and add it to my blood.
Okay.
There we go, little sapling. Let nature do its thing. Have to hurry. Here goes everything. Ugh.
Well,
Blasting hell, that felt good. Now to catch up with Duffy. We don't have much time.
There we go. I guess
Thea? How are you even standing? Your stomach lining must feel like razor blades by now.
I feel fine.
I feel fine, Duffy. In fact, I've never felt better.
Well, you've always been resourceful.
You taught me well.
Yeah, I guess I did.
Nozzo, how long till the fireworks are finished?
any second now. After that, do...
Nozzo?
Don't bother. I've desynced you.
Desynced?
Small invention of mine. I made it back in 2062. Still works 15 years later. It desyncs you from the monitoring station at Chronozen. When I turn it off, Nozzo won't even notice time has passed. So, we can talk freely.
How often did you use this?
Did you use that desync device in the field? It can't be legal.
It's not, and I didn't use it often. Maybe a few times just to try it out. Then I met Marla, and, well, things got out of hand.
Got a hound. You killed a man.
Got out of hand? You killed a man, Duffy.
He was going to kill Marla. Nathan, too.
We both know that isn't true. If Otis's history changed that drastically, we would know.
Fine. You got me. She wouldn't have been killed. She would have been beaten within an inch of her life and never fully recovered. And Nathan, born with severe brain damage, grew up despising his father. It was Nathan who killed him, you know. The original Otis. Buried him at sea on the 4th of July. Then killed himself a few months later. Tell me, Fia, should I have just stood by and let all of that happen?
We've let worse things happen, Duffy.
This was different. I saw an opportunity to make things better and I took it.
This goes against everything you taught me.
This goes against everything you taught me.
You mean focus on the job? I found something more important than the job. And so have you, haven't you? Yeah, you have. I know the look. You know how I feel, whether you admit it or not.
What makes you the exception?
What makes you the exception then? Why do you get to have everything you want when the rest of us...
That's just it. I found something I wanted more than anything, so I took the risk. Wouldn't you, Fia? I think you would. I really think you would.
You know nothing about how I feel.
I know what it's like to live like you. To avoid caring about anything because it might disappear. Look at Nozzo. He lost his whole family. Now his life revolves around Chronozen. He knows that if he cared about anything else, he could lose it. Is that the future you want for yourself?
Fireworks are over. It's time.
Fireworks have stopped.
Yeah.
So tell me, how is this going to go?
Thea, a long time ago I asked you a question. I asked why there were so few of us who could do this job. Do you remember what you said?
Something about her.
Something about our psych profile.
Yeah, I probably made some offhand joke, didn't I? I've thought about it a lot over the years. I've realized something. Life is about change. The world is about change. Change is a necessary
part
of life.
Yep.
Staying aloof and above it all while the world alters and shifts around you. Nobody should live like that. Nobody can live like that.
True.
No wonder Chronozen finds so few candidates. I'm amazed they can find anyone at all. They told us we could see all the paths not taken, like it was so magical, so blasting special. But they left out one important thing. All those paths, none of them include us. So I escaped all that. I've walked a path of my own. It was full of highs, full of lows, and full of everything in between. But above all, it was full. Can you say the same? I'm not going back, Fia. So kill me, or let me go. I'm ready either way. Well, what's it gonna be?
Nuzzo, how long till the fireworks are finished?
Any second now. After that, do whatever you need to do. Fia?
It's done.
Already?
I said it's done. Can I come home now?
Is your chronosuit engaged?
Yes, confirmed. Home, please.
Sure, Fia. Stand by. And time fall in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back. Are you okay?
Never better.
I'm sorry you had to do that, Fia.
Yeah. Well, can't find protocol.
Or can
Do
we?
you want to go grab a drink? Talk about it. Or go to the park gallery even.
There's nothing at the
I
park.
think I'd rather call it a night.
Right. Of course. This was a lot.
There's nothing
I'm
at the
gonna
park
petition
gallery
the
for.
brass to give us some time off. I don't care how backlogged we are.
Sure. Whatever you feel is best.
Yeah. What a mess.
The next day. Relative time. Oh, I'm playing as Nazo. Interesting.
ID acknowledged. Welcome, Frank
Frank
Nazarelli.
Nazarelli.
Huh? That's weird. The jump system's engaged. February 15th, 2029, NYU. Oh, Fia. You didn't. Fia, come in. Please tell me you aren't doing what I think you're doing. That explosion needs to happen. You know this. Stopping it could blast it. I'm setting an auto jump to come after you. If you can hear me, just stay where you are. I won't tell the brass. I'll erase the logs. Just be okay.
If it's that easy. February 15th, 2029. East Village. 6:31 p.m. Oh, it's been a while.
Ow. Been years since I did that. Fia? Fia, are you there? I'm here, Fia. I just hope you haven't done anything crazy. Fia? Fia, come in. Blast it. It can't end like this. Come on. Don't freak out. Think. You've got this all under control.
Blast it, Fia. If you're here to stop that explosion...
Oh, ye of little faith.
Fia? Are you alright? What's going on?
I did it, Nos.
Where are you?
Alley off Waverley. Can't miss it. Meet you there.
Fia, What did you do? Oh no.
Hi, Nos. Again.
Again?
We've had this conversation before. 44 times, I think. Maybe 45.
Rewind? That means...
I'm dying, Nos. Yeah.
How?
How'd you think? Wasn't quick enough, but I saved her. Some of the paintings, too. Not all of them, but... it's enough.
Let's get you out of here. Why did you do this?
Why did you do this, Fia?
Because Duffy was... too good a teacher.
Duffy?
I wanted to do one thing. Just one thing. For myself. No, not for myself. For someone else.
Why her? Why her? Was she worth it?
I don't get it, Fia. Why is she so important? You barely know her.
I wanted to know her. To give us both the chance. She deserves that. We deserve that.
What?
I don't know what to do here, Fia.
Turn off my PFE.
What? But the rewinds.
We'll stop. I know. But it's okay. I checked the archive. Imani lives. Knowing that, it's okay. It's all okay.
You'll die.
If the rewinds stop, you die.
I'll die anyway.
So we'll try again.
We've tried everything. Please, Nozo.
We'll find a way.
We'll find another way. There's always another way.
We've tried them all. Nothing works. Trust me.
I'll go back.
I'll go back and stop you.
You do, and I'll never forgive you.
I can live with that.
I'll come back and try again the first chance I get. You know I will.
You can't know for sure if Imani will live.
Don't tell me you are doubting the archive.
No, but another chrono shift can take her away again.
I know. This could all be for nothing. Isn't that amazing?
What?
Think of all the people we met, all through history, all following their dreams, following their hearts. None of them knew if it would work out. None of them knew the future, but it didn't stop them from trying anyway. What makes us so special?
Come on, Fia. Let's get you out of here.
I won't make it, Nos. We tried so many times.
I'll get an ambulance. There are already several on their way. I'll just flag one of them down.
Tried that. Doesn't work. Sorry, Nos.
Was she worth losing your life over?
I didn't plan on dying when coming here. It just kind of happened.
I won't do this. You can't ask me to do this.
You're the only one who can do this. Please.
We'll find another way. There's always another way.
We've tried them all. Nothing works. Trust me.
I can't, Fia. I can't watch you die.
Then don't watch.
Fia.
Please.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you, Nozo. It's been incredible.
Yeah.
And for what it's worth, I...
The next day. Relative time.
Oh.
That's one of my favorites. Could I ask what you see?
Hmm?
What are you feeling right now?
Oh,
The sadness.
nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
These paintings have a colorful history. We still don't know the name of the brave woman who sacrificed her life to rescue them. Her reasons will always remain a mystery. All we can do now is appreciate what she saved and try to imagine what she saw. Do you really feel nothing?
Was she happy?
Sorry?
Fia, was she happy?
So you know.
That she faked her death? Yeah.
Oh.
Fia always was a terrible liar.
Isn't that the truth? It was her biggest regret, lying to you. If she realized that you knew all along, well, no point in dwelling.
So, was she happy?
Yes, we both were, as much as anyone can be.
Thanks. That's all I wanted to know.
She passed 5 years ago.
I know.
I miss her. I miss her every day.
Yeah. I wish I could understand why. To risk everything she had, everything she was, on someone she barely knew?
I wondered the same thing. To the day she died, she never had a proper answer. She had her own reasons. Whatever they were, I'm grateful for them. I hope that one day you'll find some of your own.
Yeah, maybe one day.
I'm here most of the time. If you ever want to talk about her or anything at all, just putting that out there.
I'll keep that in mind, Miss Quinton.
Please. Call me
Damn.
M. And you're Naso, correct?
Yeah, Actually, it's Frank. Call me Frank.
Frank it is. And poof. We now know each other. You have a good night, Frank.
Same to you, Em.
Please get her a high rating. Please. Written by Dave Gilbert, lead author. There we go. Finished. Sally Boma as Fia Quinn. Edwin Tiong as Freight Nazo Nazarelli. Abe Goldfarb as Duffy / Otis Knox. How did I not realize it at the time? Andy Madjunk as Johnny Mitchell Santina and Nick Cord. Oh, Roses was Mix Mix. Yay! Love pushing up Roses. Mike Pollock as Joe Anderson. Ivy Doppler as Maddie. Abigail Wall as Lisa Sandman. Lila Lakhani as Chloe Sadar. Dara Seitzman as Ida and Clara. That is impressive. I would never have guessed. Alex Ross as Danny Marconi and Brian Mason. Alex Ross as Danny Marconi and Brian Mason. Jay Britton as Simon Inman. Elisa Hudson as Mina and Cassie. Kanisha Somatalaka as Paula Inman and Yvonne Lazodi Gupta. Philip Sacramento as Eddie the Bear Inman, Barty, Nathan Knox and Liam Whiteman. Rin Hughes as M slash Imani Quinton. Will D. Renzi Martin as Sam Dean and Jackson Grant. Sandra Espinoza as Liz Cameron Quinton. Frank Bedaro as Arthur Cameron slash Quinton. Stephanie Ningmeth Parker as Pi Sycamore and Marla Knox. Xavier Nelson Jr. as Benji Passamon and Dion Lazati. Wow. Rena Mon as Madison Bates. Rihanna Musa. Yeah. Okay, so she is credited as Vicky in this. Excellent. I knew it was Vicky, yeah. That's awesome. Oh.
And it changed all I thought I knew. That life is short, so go out in a blaze.
I'll burn up with you.
Super extra special thanks.
They all say that our love is all wrong.
Oh, but they're so stuck way in the past.
'Cause they don't know
where we belong.
Seize love and make it shine.
So glad.
Seize me, baby, until the end of time.
And when we're gone, will they know we were here?
And will it ever even matter?
'Cause now right here,
it's perfectly clear. I'm yours and you are mine. So kiss me, baby.
yeah, kiss me, baby.
Kiss me, baby, until the end of time. Never imagined that someone like you.
God damn it. I mean, I knew it. I knew it would happen. But damn it. All right. And we're just going to call it a day there. So with that, I do want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for spending your time with me. Take care of yourself, and I will see you tomorrow. Until then, goodbye, everybody. Wrong control box. Oh, quit. Yes. And